So we went to go talk to Gio, and he said, yeah, I'm hosting an after party, you guys can come if you want. And we said, okay, whatever. And then me and her, we went over to this dance floor. There was no one there, there was just a DJ, and then it was us two, and we were dancing and stuff. And it was really loud, so I told her, I have a really bad inhale right now. And I was like laughing, because I thought it was more of a joke, like I thought it was kind of just like funny, like I don't believe in TMI personally, so I told her, and then she looked me up and down, and she said, I can fix that, and she put her hand on my crotch. And I immediately started getting a weird feeling in my stomach, but I didn't really consider how bad it really was. I just thought maybe she was trying to be funny. I didn't take it personal, which I probably should have. I probably should have told someone. There was security there. I don't know why I didn't say anything to them. But after that happened, I still really did not think much of it, because I was still in the headset, this is good for my account, this is good for me, this is gonna get me more connections, more views, more friends. Like, I didn't think about what was really happening. And that's what another thing is, I really feel like she took advantage of the fact that I was a smaller creator, because she asked a bunch of other smaller creators too to go to the bathroom with her, and I just happened to be the one that said yes. But we already talked about that. So after that, we went to go find Melina and Luca, and at this point, keep in mind, she says, I'm so excited to get drunk tonight, I'm already high, I'm having such a good time. And me and Melina look over at her and we're like, aren't you supposed to be staying sober? Because at this time, what she told me, because I knew she was supposed to be staying sober, and so I asked her like, hey, are you supposed to be, because I thought she was supposed to be staying sober. She says she's only supposed to be staying sober from alcohol, and I obviously believed her, because she is good at lying. So me and Melina started talking to her, and we were like, no, you're not doing any of that. You're not drinking. Absolutely not. But since it was our first time meeting, she didn't really listen to me, obviously. So Melina decided to pull her aside for about 30 minutes, I would say, and talk to her about why she should not do it. And when I was there, I was walking around waiting for her when that was happening. I didn't really realize or understand what was happening. I was kind of overwhelmed with the whole experience. So after they finished talking, I went over and I was like, hey, are you okay? What happened? Like, is everything okay? And she was like, yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna go tonight because my roommates said they don't want any company, and also because of what Melina was telling me, I don't think it's a good idea for me to go. And I was like, okay, that's completely understandable. I'm really glad you're choosing this path and you're deciding not to go and break your sobriety. And so I decided I was going with my friend Macy instead. So I left the party at around 11:30, and we went back to Macy's hotel room, we got ready, all of that, and I would say we got to the after party at around 12 o'clock. And I was there, I was just talking to people, I was talking to Gio, I was talking to everyone there, and I was having a really good time, until I see Ashley Barnes walking in. And I'm a little like, huh? A little confused, because she was just saying prior how she was not going. And so I went up to her and I was like, I gave her a hug and I was like, hi, how are you? I didn't know you're coming. I thought you said you're staying home. And she was like, oh, and for reference, her words were slurred. She was like, oh, I wanted to come now. I changed my mind. I don't really care about what Melina has to say. All of this stuff. And then I noticed she had a bag with her. And in this bag, she had unprescribed. And she was attempting to hand it out to people. She attempted to give it to me as well. I'm so grateful I did not take it. I would never take it. But she was asking people if they wanted some. I'm not sure if she took any herself, because I left the party early. But I did know she brought it. I also have a video. My friend Macy sent me the video of her. And this was later in the party once everyone had basically left. And nobody else in this video was drinking, and nobody there was drinking either. It was just only her. And the messages between Brad and the other creator, the DM, was with me and him. And the video that he received of the water was from me. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't, go on his account, you can go look at it really quickly and then come back. But that happened. I didn't really talk to her much after that, but every once in a while when I did, she was very touchy with me, and it was making me very uncomfortable. So I tried to keep my distance from her. And so after all of that, I left, and I went to sleep. And the next morning, I woke up, and I just was hit with a really strong feeling of guilt, and why did I let this happen? I was too scared to say anything though, because this is a bigger influencer. This girl could literally ruin my reputation, ruin my life, if she really wanted to. So that next day she texted me and she was asking to hang out and all this stuff, and I texted her like, hey, I don't know if I can, and I'm glad I didn't either. But I had this lingering on my mind for the past few days, and when I just finally decided to say something, it's because I saw so many other creators speaking up about it, and it made me feel more comfortable and able to. I thought I should also mention that there's no ill intent in anything that I am saying. I am not trying to hurt anyone's feelings or get anyone in trouble. I am just saying all of this because I want justice, and I want all these other people to get their justice as well. Because I know of a few influencers who are still afraid to speak on it that have had similar experiences. But what happened to me was not okay. I was trying to justify it to myself. I was trying to tell myself, you're just being dramatic, it's fine. But I've really realized this is not okay. I need to do something about this. And I hope you guys can understand and accept and see my side of the story, and you guys will all still support me, I guess. But I love you guys all so much, and thank you all for all of the support you guys are giving me. It truly does mean the world to me. You guys have gotten me through this. Ever since this all happened, I've been struggling with some thoughts, and I've been even considering acting on them because of how hurtful and stressed this all is. So thank you guys truly, because you guys are the reason I've gotten through this. I love you guys so much. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me.